Yo, we in the game, talking numbers, stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins every podcast episode. We bring the heat, strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to Just the Bet Slips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only, and that is to bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips. All right, we got a full house here today. As Rowdy's joining the show, what's second? Rowdy, and we got Benny, and we got Rob, and obviously your boy, the PD King. And we're going to get into this thing. Rowdy, if you've got bets today, go ahead and hit me in the private chat, and I'll make your slide up. Or if you're just chilling, just chill.
Oh, like I'm telling like Benny's so I'm telling Benny's like overs of the day, the over in the Padres Mets game and the over in the Dodgers game as well.
Sweet, big fan. I got a bunch of a lot of us are having a lot of the similar plays here. But before we get into all the plays and all the similarities, let's go ahead and make sure we don't get sued with, I'm just going to go ahead and throw this bad boy up here. Ba-bow! This is a disclaimer. First off, we are not professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number 2, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. And then number 3, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. Please utilize the resource 1-800-GAMBLER if you find yourself in the perils of gambling addiction. That is not just the sports books, but that is the casino. That is the ponies. That is back alley street dice. There are 2 things that you need to call when when you're dealing with back alley street dice. Rob, can you tell us the 2 things that need to happen when somebody's involved in back alley street dice?
The most important is get help.
Yeah,
but if you don't want to get help, call me so I can join you.
There's the 2. That's the 2 things that we need to happen. Also, third, you might want to. Well, Rob will call me, so just call Rob and we'll get the whole gang together. But mainly just because I'm always game for a little back alley street dice. Nothing like Nathan Detroit didn't tell me in Guys and Dolls. But we're getting into this thing. We're not affiliated with or sponsored by any sportbook directly yet. Again, we're still working out some details on that, and we are excited when that does happen. But I will say that we are sponsored by Nevin Eyewear. That is right. I'm about to drop the drop the link in the description on X. Excuse me. Wow, craziness that's going on here. And as soon as you guys get that link, you can get 30% off one pair, or you can buy one, get 2 free. So go ahead and jump into Nevin. Please use our link. We would appreciate that astronomically. And when you do, then you can go and get 30% off of one pair, or buy one, get 2 free using that link in the description. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description. If you are on X, then it is in the replies of this post. And there it is, Parlay Python. Let's have a day. You are right, sir. You are right. Let's do have a day, and we appreciate everybody here. But that ends, of course, what we were talking about with the sponsors. Yes, Nevin Eyewear, we love them. We're getting into it. Rob and I are going to place our order. We always say we're going to, and then we just get busy at bowling, and it just never happens. But we are going to. Nevin Eyewear, great stuff. I just don't like, it's so dreary here in Richmond, Virginia. Like, I'm not thinking, oh, I need sunglasses, because like if I was thinking, oh, I need some sunglasses, then it would be like, yeah, yes, Nevin Eyewear. So if you're in a place that's sunny, think Nevin Eyewear, think our link, go ahead and get yourself 30% off, or get 3 for the price of 1, and that would be an amazing deal. using Nevin Eyewear. Thank you, Nevin, for being an amazing sponsor here of Just the BetSlips. Now let's get into the fun, the fancy, and the free. We're getting into all the segments. And before we do anything with the main segments, we've got to get to the guys that create them. And we've got 2 segments today from Sir Tommy of House Stats. He's coming to us from the car. Tommy, what you got today, man? What you rocking? Let's find out.
Alrighty, that's a family. Let's have ourselves a lovely Wednesday. Good baseball slate for this evening, so there is plenty to dive into, so let's get to it. I'm going to start with my dinger of the day. I am taking the one and only George Springer. He leads the Blue Jays in home runs against lefties. I think it's a favorable matchup for him in terms of, hitting that home run. So go with a Springer dinger here on Wednesday. Just the bags. I have a Red Sox one. I'm going Jarren Duran 2+ total bases and Trevor Story to get a hit. I think those are very doable given what's on the mound tonight for the Red Sox. Hopefully they can capitalize at least with runners in scoring position compared to the last time they faced him. I'm also going Junior Caminero 2+ total bases. He does very well against right-handed pitching this year, so I am going to ride that momentum. If you've been following the show long enough, you know that I have picked him in some capacity when facing righties.
So there is your Just the Bags and the only dingers. We'll go ahead and start with only dingers here with George Springer, 368. If you want to go ahead and get a dinger of the day, it'd be the Springer dinger on this Wednesday. Hopefully it smacks. We love the George Springer. All he has to do is just channel his inner Pablo Sanchez and imagine that whoever the heck is on the mound for the Rays, I think it's the Rays, right? I'm not going nuts there. Is Andy Frazier, and he'll take him deep at Ekman Acres. That's the goal. And really what we want him to do is just round the bases and then just pull up an Alfred Dilly and just say, I hit dingers.
Ian Seymour is pitching for the Rays.
Yeah.
Even better. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, Springer. Take one bridge tonight. That's easy money, I think. Go ahead and grab yourself some only dingers. And then, of course, he had just the bags today. He's taking Junior Caminero, 2+ total bases. And then he's got a Duran as your favorite band from the 90s. I know Benny and I were really big Duran fans. And then Trevor Story to get a hit as a parlay there for the twofer at +128. So those are your just the bags and stuff like this. Oh, my Lordy. Yes, we know. He's in the chat. You just might as well just jump in at this point.
Hey, Python,
Take
what do you
Bay.
got for WNBA tonight?
Yes, please drop your WNBA because I need to lose more money on WNBA like I did last night.
Yeah, like we did last night because the Aces can't hold on to a fucking lead. I'm sorry, I didn't say that out loud, did I? You have a 9-point lead with 4 minutes left, and you can't drop buckets.
That
Yeah.
and
Asia
Alicia Gray
Wilson
was
going weak to the hole.
that
I
and
don't
Ali-
like that either.
Alicia Gray channeled her Angel Reese last night too.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was throwing up more bricks than a bricklayer. It was bad. Yeah, I was gonna say something else, but I decided not to do that.
I figured you pivoted on that one.
Yeah, you saw the pivot hard. You saw the real hard pivot. But yeah, those are just the bags, and it's and only dingers. Let's go ahead and get to the next one. Just performance doubles of the day. Benny, I think you're gonna like this one. I really think you're gonna like this one. And it's Luzardo 5+ Ks and the Phillies +1.5 today at -110. And I'll give you the stats. Phillies are the hottest team in MLB currently. They're winners of 8 of their last 10. Luzardo has hit this number, 5 Ks, in 13 of 17 since his big blow-up outings. When he went back-to-back blow-up outings, he has hit 5 Ks or greater in 13 of 17. Of the 4 misses, 3 of them have been for 4, and 1 was for 2 when he got taken out after like 3 innings with like elbow soreness or whatever. So, yes, Luzardo pretty much guaranteed to get you 5. Heck, if you even want to take him for 7, because it's like he gets 4 or he gets 7. He did have one outing where he had 5, but I think it was against the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays like just don't strike out. So there's that. So like if you want to take him for 7, go for it. But I just like betting pretty much just giving the juice to the casino and getting Luzardo 5+ Ks and Phillies plus 1.5 tonight versus the Dodgers. Last time he faced the Dodgers, which was earlier in the year, April 4th, 2 hits, 2 walks, 8 Ks, and completely shut them down for 7 innings. So I don't expect that stat line because I think the over smacks in this bad boy, but I do expect the strikeouts to continue. As LAX or Dodger Stadium is might as well have been LAX last night at least, because balls were just flying out of that yard. And I expect the same tonight, but I expect Luzardo to get Ks while also giving up homers tonight. What are we thinking on the performance level of the day today?
I love it. I've got a same game parlay for that game later, which will relate to some of this. And part of the reason I did it is because last night I was getting killed because of WNBA. So I, at 10 o'clock, decided I'm gonna throw a same game parlay last night together, and I did Sanchez 5Ks, the over of 6 runs, Schwarber and Shohei both 2+ total bases, and hit it for plus 580. So I said, you know what, we're gonna run it back, but I'm gonna be a little safer today. So I have Luzardo 5+ Ks and the Phillies to cover 1.5. I mean, look, they haven't lost much in the last 2 weeks. I don't see why they lose again.
Yeah, and they normally lose while going for sweeps. So that's the reason why I was like, you know what? If the Phillies lose tonight, I think it's by one or by 1 run. So Benny, what are our thoughts here on this PD of the day?
I do think this is going to be we got 2 powerhouse teams tonight. I mean, showcasing their abilities lately. You seen last night, Dodgers were up big. All of a sudden, blink of an eye, it's a tie game. Phillies are on top. I do see the Dodgers keeping a comfortable lead, but I do think the Phillies keep it close. I mean, look how they're playing lately.
Yeah.
And the one thing about
Go ahead.
I could picture this being like a 6-5 game.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking. And the Phillies have absolutely destroyed this Dodgers bullpen in this series. They're absolutely tagging them. All of their runs that were scored last night were against the bullpen. Shohei was throwing a no through 5. And then all of a sudden the Phillies Dave Roberts goes to the bullpen because he doesn't want to expose Shohei to a bunch of innings. And then the Phillies go hold my beer and decide to put up a 5 spot. So
they've been a 7th, 8th inning team lately.
All year, truthfully.
As soon as Shohei went out, the first 4 batters got hits. It was nuts.
First 5.
Or was it 5? I know it was single, double. I didn't even realize it was another one.
Yeah.
Would they get 6 in the top of the 5th or the 6th?
They got 5th after Marsh put his 3-run homer out there. Then the Dodgers took the lead. The Phillies added. They made it 6-4 the next inning.
Yeah.
Then the Dodgers came back, tied it. Phillies put then they put the 3 spot up in the 9th. It was kind of insane. I didn't watch it because I was half asleep, and so I watched it this morning on a condensed highlight. It was phenomenal. So I fully expect that the Phillies probably lose tonight. But if they lose tonight, they lose by 1 or less because Luzardo's been an absolute monster. And I'm actually really excited that the Phillies are going to a 6-man rotation to end this season to help preserve the arms for the postseason because I can't wait for that. It's going to be
on the over, sometimes Blake Snell can be walk prone. So you get a couple people on base, and you know how the Phillies are, 3-run bomb.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to get his pitch count up and get him out of the game because once the bullpen comes in,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That Dodger bullpen is trash. And they threw some decent arms to try to hold that lead last night, and it wasn't safe. When your backup catcher goes bridge, you've got a problem. Let's go ahead and jump to the next one, and I think it's the 750 Club. There's one rule of Fight Club, and you don't talk about it. There's one rule of the 750 Club, and you talk about it. You tell every single person. Rowdy, you're going to tell every person on your Twitter. Benny's going to tell every person on his Twitter. I'm going to tell everybody on our Twitter. But, Rob, what are we telling the people today for the 750 Club?
All right. So, again, I'm riding the theme of there's been a lot of offense lately, and we're going to keep going with that. And when you see what I got this at, it makes it feel like it's meant to be. But I'm also with the Tommy. I'm riding George Springer, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. He's on a 6-game hitting streak with 11 hits, 7 runs, and 5 RBIs over that span. So it's 23 over 6 games. So it's almost 4 per game averaging. I'm going Jorge Polanco, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. He's got the longest hit streak in baseball right now with a 13-game hitting streak. During that time, he's got 20 hits, 8 runs, and 10 RBIs. That's around 3 per game. To me, the one of the hotter Yankees of late has been Ben Rice. He's also 4 for 6. Ben Rice is 4 for 6 with 2 doubles versus Taj Bradley, and over the last 6 games, he's got 16 hits, runs, and RBIs. And then lastly, Eric Wagaman, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. He's got on a 5-game hitting streak with 10 hits, 4 runs, 4 RBIs. That's 18 over 5, so it's about 3.5 over that 5-game span. And we got this at 888. So plus 888.
Oh, wow.
As soon as I saw that number, I was like, we're hitting this.
I think the same way. When I see like a solid number across, I'll be like, it's meant to be.
Yeah, so I all
And
these
then I
guys have been
lose.
hot, so we just need them to keep it going.
Right. What are y'all thinking, fellas?
I'm thinking about locking this in right now.
I know, I like it. That's why I'm writing it down right now. I actually like it.
Big fan of it. I think I already put it in
I mean, and
responsibly while I was driving.
with the hits run RBI market, there are so many different pathways to victory.
Yeah.
You can get walked. You can just get some runs. You know, a home run counts as 3. There's so many ways you can fill up the stat sheet and not even be performing well.
Right.
So it's a way. I love the market.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've been a big fan of hits, runs, RBIs for a while now, and it's incredible to see how different ways to get it. A couple hits, you can get walked. Like the worst part about betting a hit is like a guy can get walked, and then it's like, oh, you get 3 walks in a day, you score 3 runs, but you didn't get a hit, but you were still massively productive for your squad. With hits, runs, RBIs, you can still hit 2 of them if you get walked twice. So I love that market. I'm agreeing with you, Benny. It's always a great thing to see. I think that rattles off the rest of the segments. Oh, but wait, we got to get to Benny and his bits. Benny and his bits. I can't wait.
You haven't put
Eventually,
Benny's face on here?
I'm going to put Benny's face on the nose.
I keep forgetting to send the picture to him.
Yeah, you got to get me a funny like laughing, and what I'm going to do is it's gonna pop up on the nose, and then when we get to the next part, it's gonna leave the nose and just shift up to the top corner of this. I have visions. I've got amazing thought processes in my head, but I'm like, I just need the video for the pick first, because it's just gonna be Benny on the nose. It's gonna be pretty good. I gotta figure out, like I said, I gotta figure out how I want to animate it, but it's gonna look great. But Benny, what's the plays today, man?
Well, Braves money line. Apologize for the play that was already going.
Yeah, it happens.
I love the Braves to roll. I actually had them sprinkled -1.5 at +105, half a unit, and I had a unit on the Braves. I love them today. They just took a 6-3 lead, so the run line is looking solid on that.
Nice.
Marlins tonight, they have their pitcher on the mound coming out with like a 2.8 ERA, and the rookie pitcher 9.88. First year in the league. Marlins are going to light them up. Very aggressive team. I believe they're top 5 in not striking out right now. I think this is a game where it can get a couple of big innings for the Marlins, can make this game very lopsided. It's also good value on using Marlins money line as a parlay piece.
I like
tonight.
that as well. Yeah,
to go with that
These
interesting.
plays look good.
Go ahead,
So-
Rowdy.
Go ahead, Rowdy.
Like I was saying, I like these plays. Hey, so Benny, for the Rangers game, what would you say the best bet would be for that game?
Right, I actually have Astros coming out on top tonight.
That's huge. by the way, because the Astros are no longer leading in that division because the Mariners are the other team that's been just absolutely a smoke show as of late.
Here's the thing for the Marlins, too. You could do Marlins money line, pair that with over 7.5 in this Seattle game. I'm actually like over 8.5, but if you do it over 7.5, if it's beautiful, like plus 150 builder, high confidence play. Marlins money line over 7.5 on the Seattle game. The New York Mets and San Diego lines right back to 7.5 again. I mean, games have been outrageous. The teams have been amazing. Vegas puts the line right back to 7.5. I don't think this is a game where it gets to 12-13, but I think they comfortably hit 8, 9, 10 tonight. Both teams are playing great. Mets are starting to come back alive again. I love this over tonight. Padres, they've been having big innings lately. I think at minimum we get a 5-3 game tonight out of this. And like I said, the over on the Seattle game, I don't know if you had the over. I might not have given you the Dodgers game, but the over on the Dodgers game is one of my premier plays today.
Yeah, that's a massive play today. I think I took it off just because I think I have it, and I just
that's
wanted you
fine.
to gush over that play.
But, No, I get it.
I was a big fan of it.
No, it's fine. But and then Seattle, you never know what Bryce Miller's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
He got a horrible, I think 5.8 ERA right now. I think that Seattle game's very high scoring tonight.
I don't blame you.
And now we got Minnesota Golden State. This expansion team made it to the playoffs. Boom, right off the bat, right? But they lack knowing anything. So they get on the court, they're nervous, they're sketchy. They're not going to win. Golden State's going to get trashed tonight, right? But they put up a fight. Any team that makes it on their first year becoming a team has heart. They're going to fight, but they're going to give up a lot. They're going to be so nervous. I guarantee you Minnesota just whomps all over them. But I see them putting up a fight and actually putting up some production tonight. So I'm all over this over 151.
Fair enough. Yeah, I like that. I like that play as well. I just locked it in myself. So yeah, I'm big fan of all of those. Benny and his bets. It's been Benny and his bets. Let's hope they smack today. That'd be massive.
By the way, I know Benny didn't have this on his sheet, but I know he put it on his Twitter. The under for the pitcher for the Rockies.
Yes.
I locked that in hardcore, and I'll tell you why. So I looked at my stat.
And Rob, it was at minus 140. It's almost down to minus 110 now, which is great for everyone to lock it in.
I saw it at minus 125.
Yeah, at any of those odds, I still like it.
Me too.
Yesterday, their strikeout percentage was 7.7, and over the last 3, it's 15.4, and they're fit, like you said, they're the fifth best team when it comes to not striking out. So, and it's a pitcher who couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper
and
bag.
They're playing at Coors Field.
Yeah, so I love it. I locked it in early as soon as I saw that.
We're locking the under 3.5 strikeouts for McCade Brown.
Yep.
All right, bet
For McCade. Yep.
And
I did it at minus 140, so you all are getting much better odds.
Yeah, I got it minus 123.
So I bet it by
Caesar
itself, and then
Corporate.
I also parlayed it with both of your WNBA picks. So
yeah, I love that.
I mean, parlay it. Why not? Just make it happen.
Hey, listen, if you parlayed almost everything on my free page yesterday, you made out except for one home run pick. So it was a very profitable day.
Very profitable yesterday. Yeah, I mean, outside of literally, if the Aces had just won last night, I would be in a lot better of a headspace.
You and me both. I took the Aces. I took the Aces and Asia, and I did like 5 units on it, and it hurt.
And
it hurt.
Asia
It hurt
was
bad.
hot. She had 10 points.
Yeah, and then
in the first quarter.
She went cold late, and she wasn't attacking the rim. It was like Vegas gave her a call and said, "Hey, just like check this thing down. We won another game at home." And she was just like, "Sure, why not?" It was absolutely brutal to watch. I watched that game going, "Come on, all I need is this dub. What are we doing here?" And I mean they ripped my soul out. It was brutal. When you're praying for overtime in a WNBA game, you're sweating it.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
I don't think I've ever gotten an overtime save in WNBA.
It's just brutal. Absolutely brutal. But let's go ahead and jump into the next part because it's green. Well, you know what? We'll remove this. And we'll go this way. All right, everybody, get ready to point. It's about that time of the day because it's green, it's soft, it's plushy. It is the tabletop. Boom! There she be. Well, that's the Duke of Slips. Wait, but he's not on the show. Oh, that's right. That's right. He came with a video today. Let's go ahead and send it to the Duke. What do you got today, buddy? He had an electric video yesterday. What's he got today? Let's find out.
You won't have any good picks today for just the BetSlips. What are you talking about? Of course I will. Nah, you're just a hack. You can't cut it. Why I oughta. My hand, man. After getting that devil on my shoulder out of here, finally ready to give you, my hand, the hot tips to help your bet slips. Yes. And let me tell you here at Just the Bet Slips, boys. Yeah, I got that jerk out of here. And now I'm ready to give you some winners for today. First, we're going to go with Bryce Terang and Bryce Harper, the Bryce parlay, just to get a hit once again, plus 126. Another Bryce. Might even throw him in a separate parlay. Bryce Miller and Cole Reagan's 4+ strikeouts. Might even just throw that onto the Bryce parlay. I don't know. Just a thought. Plus 100. And then I have 7 individual strikeouts today. Yes, I'm going a little hard. I already said I'm risking the king of the units, but I'm going after it. All right, give me Gavin Williams 6+, plus 115. Cole Reagan's 6+, minus 134. Give me Jacob DeGrom 6+, minus 146. Give me Kevin Gausman 6+, minus 128. Give me Lucas Giolito 6+, plus 116. Give me Luis Gil 5+, minus 153. And then the aforementioned Bryce pitcher Miller 4+, minus 122. Right here. See this? Who cares? That's your boy. That's your boy, Poolside Pat. I got the devil off of my shoulder, and this is your boy, King of the Units right now. Make sure you're tuning in at Just the Bet Slips, where we bring you one thing and one thing only, and that is the hot tips to help your bet slips stay amazing, stay handsome, stay beautiful. Shout out to the boys on the show. Love you, love you, love you.
I can't let the wink happen. I just can't do it. But, I will just let him just show up because that's what he does. He just shows up randomly. He sits there and he's like, I need the night off, guys. I need the night off. I can't be on the show. And then he shows up.
He's
what are we doing?
He's mad you cut him off licking his lips.
I'm just out here. I'm just out here with the Kramer.
You
just
see
out
that?
here Kramering right now.
You see that right hook I put on that asshole?
Yeah.
Bang. I put a nice right hook.
Well,
on
you know
that
what?
guy.
You knocked him out, and then all of a sudden we didn't have to worry about a Cardinals bet.
The Cardinals played earlier in the day. Let's just say that.
Thank God. Can they be day games all the time?
I would love that. Yeah, I just want to say what's up to the boys, and yeah, here I am, and that guy with the black shirt on, he was a jerk.
Yeah, he was a real McDickbag, I tell you.
He wasn't even wearing Nevin eyewear. Like, unbelievable.
Man, who doesn't wear Nevin eyewear? Like who just
couldn't
doesn't
be
wear
me.
Nevin eyewear?
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, I mean Nevin eyewear is just the best eyewear out there, right?
Yeah, but I mean those are my picks. You guys got them. Just wanted to say what's up and
you're good.
And how we doing? And Rowdy doing great, right? Benny doing great. Rob, yeah. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah, we'll
just saying
get
what's
at
up. And, yeah,
appreciate you for dropping in, Pat. You have a good night off, okay?
I mean, I'm gonna stick in now.
Oh, he's gonna stick around now. He's gonna stick around now. He's gonna stick hijacking shows, Benny. You see what I have to deal with? You see the unprofessional courtesy I get here? I'm kidding. I'm
here. I'm doing my thing.
Kidding. Yeah, but those are the bets today. You like your lock of the day, your your quote unquote golden bet of the day is the strikeout double between Miller and Reagans at 4+. Even money, not bad. Not bad. I don't hate the even money play there for Miller and Reagans. Even if he gets shelled, he usually ends up with a handful of Ks. So that's something to look at there. So there you go. Let's go ahead and jump to the next one, and it is Sir Thomas of House Stats. I cut his video short earlier, and the reason why is because the rest of it was the tabletop. Tommy, tell us what's up.
Let's get to the green plushy thing. I'm going to start with single picks. I'm going Mariners money. I'm going to get to the pitchers in a moment, but the Mariners have won 10 straight, and they are playing a very good brand of baseball. They are making a very nice push here for their division crown, which they currently occupy. So I am going to go to Mariners money line. They are underdogs, which is a little strange, but maybe that's because of the pitching matchup. I'm also taking Red Sox money line. You're not losing on Section 10 night. I'm very sorry. Giolito on the mound. I do think he has a good time through. I do think the Red Sox definitely avenge last night's piss poor loss. So going Red Sox money line. Also, give me Trevor Story to steal a base. Nugget of the day will be present, so the reasoning for that is in that video. Make sure to go find it on Twitter, and if it hasn't been shown yet on the show. Strikeout parlay of the day. Give me Snell Zilla. 5+ strikeouts against the Phillies. I think that is very doable. The Phillies do strike out. Shohei Ohtani hit 5 last night. Snell has been very good in the strikeout department since returning from injury, so I dig that. I have a lot of 4s. Jesus Luzardo is going to get 4. Believe it or not, the Dodgers do strike out a lot. And Jesus Luzardo had a magnificent outing last time around. Do like it for him. I'm going Lucas Giolito 4 strikeouts. I think he very well can strike out the A's at least 4 times, despite them having a good offense. Kevin Gausman, he has been phenomenal this year. He's been really hot on the mound lately. Going very deep into games. I do think 4 is doable, especially for the fact that he is going deep into games. I'm also going to go with Jacob deGrom. I think 4+ is very doable, despite only striking out the Mets twice last start. I do think the Astros are a different customer and someone that he has pitched very well against this season. And welcome back, Cole Reagans. Cole Reagans, very high strikeout type pitcher, very doable. And I'm going Bryce Miller 3+. I thought the odds on that were very good. I think striking out 3. He's coming off an 11 strikeout performance, so I think 3 is very doable. Let's go baseball.
Yes, let's go baseball. Let's go baseball. Tommy, there it is, the strikeout parlay. If you want, I want people to be more engaged with us on Twitter, so go find his nugget of the day. I'm not just going to give you a video. I'm not that guy. I'm going to make you go find the nugget of the day. But if you didn't know, Tommy is dropping a nugget of the day pretty much every day on Twitter around 2-ish to 3-ish. So if you want a really, really good analytical bet to start off your day in the mid-afternoon, go find us here at Just the BetSlips on X around 2 p.m. every day. Go find your nugget of the day with Tommy Stats, and he's dropped it. He went 1-1 yesterday for plus money yesterday. So if you bet both of them, you missed the one, but you got the other one, and you got plus money on the nugget of the day. So go ahead and make sure you're riding the nugget of the day daily with Tommy between 2 and 3 p.m. each day. And yeah, that's where you're getting that. But he's got the strikeout parlay, Snell, and then he's got a gaggle of guys here for 4+, and then he's got Miller for 3+. And then he's got his single picks, which are the Red Sox money line, Mariners money line, and then Trevor Story to steal a bag tonight. What are we feeling with these fellas?
Well, I'm just gonna call his strikeout parlay high school for me because that was pretty much it. A 5, a lot of 4s, and a 3. So welcome
don't
to
sell
my
yourself
high school.
short. Don't sell yourself short.
Well, I mean, I ended with an 8, so it's all good. But unfortunately, but then it became a divorce, so you know.
Yeah, that's also very true. That is very true. So,
like I'm looking at these. I don't know which. I don't know which Snell's gonna show up. but I mean, I like everything else.
You don't think Snell's going to show up?
Well, I don't know if Snell's gonna show up because sometimes he has games where he doesn't show up, and then he has games where he does show up.
To be very clear, I really hope he doesn't show up. That would make my performance double of the day a lot easier. But this Phillies lineup likes to strike out too, so I would not be shocked if they do that.
I love the Mariners money line he had.
I did not know that the Mariners had won 10 straight games.
Well, fun fact, you want to know why they won 10 straight games? Because I had bet a parlay earlier at the All-Star break, the Phillies and Mariners to win their division. And I was getting offered 3 times my money to cash out when the Mariners were down 3, and I cashed out, which is why they've won 10 straight and took the lead.
Wow.
It's 100% why.
Oh, hey, so I have a question for y'all. So for baseball, my favorite team is the Rangers. Do the Rangers have to win out like the rest of their games to make the wild card, or to make the playoffs? Like,
I'll tell you right now.
playoffs?
Well, they were going to have to do something until the Rays decided to fall off a cliff after I made the outlandish assumption that they were going to it was going to be a 3-team AL East wildcard situation. And ever since then, it's been outlandish. I mean, they're only 3.5 back, so it's not over, but they've got, I think the magic number for the Red Sox to beat the Rangers is somewhere around like 6. There was I can't remember the website, but it used to like do all of this. Might be Tankathon.
But Rowdy, if Cleveland were to lose tonight, they'd only be 2.5 back.
Yeah.
So say they win tonight and Cleveland loses, they're right in range now.
It's also true.
Is it 4 teams that make the wild card, or like
It's 3. It's 3. Yep.
3? Okay.
There was a thing, and I'm trying to remember where. Maybe this is it here. National League winning magic numbers. Can I get the American League? Should be able to get the American League here too. Yeah, one would think.
Only reason though Mariners are even dogs right now is because of Bryce Miller pitching.
You don't want me to stop driving in.
That's a fair point, by the way, because Bryce Miller is so up and down.
I'm looking to see if I can find there was it, and I wished I had bookmarked this website, but it literally like showed everything, like everything progressing versus everybody, and you could kind of see all the magic numbers and how they worked. So the Milwaukee Brewers to clinch the first round bye, their magic number 7. And the Mets magic numbers 10. Phillies to clinch a first round bye is 4. Let's see here. Padres is 6. The elimination number for Diamondbacks is 10. Let's get to the American League, and that'll help us out here a little bit. Let's get down for your Rangers. There we go. We're getting closer now. The elimination number for the Rangers is 8. So they can't have a combined between whoever the heck is in between the Red Sox and the Rangers. They can't have a combined losses by the Rangers and wins by the Red Sox of greater than 8.
Okay, yeah, because I see the Guardians, they have like 71 losses, and I see Rangers have 73 losses.
Yeah, and it really comes down and that's the division too, because they're not out of the division either. Because they're 4.5 back in the Mariners, and the Mariners are just going on a tear. Like Tommy said, they've won 10 straight.
Yeah.
So they've been on fire. So if the Mariners start to fall off a cliff and the Rangers can make a move, but they're really worried about trying to catch the Red Sox and currently 4.5 back, or 3.5 back from them, but their magic number is 8. So they can't have they can't have combination of Red Sox 8 wins and them 8 losses. Those combined or they're done. So there's one way to look at it. Now, them beating the Astros is helping them because the Astros are falling too. So the Astros could possibly be there, but their magic number versus the Stros is 7. So they would instantly lose 2 tonight if they lost. So
Yeah.
definitely something to think about there.
Rob, do you see that the Braves money line and minus 1.5 is free now?
Yeah. Because they're up 9-3. I think we're safe.
I think we're safe.
That's pretty much money. Pat, I think you're out. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Take it easy.
Hey,
Bye,
so
Pat.
today's Rays game, I guess, is under rain delay.
Very possible. Very possible.
Just checked and it says it's under rain. It says it's under rain delay.
Yep, rain delay for rain. Yeah, because there's rain down in Tampa right now, so that'll get going here in the latter part. But yeah, pretty much a wrap there. Let's go ahead and jump to the next one here, and it is myself. We do have one more video coming. I forget where I put him, but it's me. I've got now, Benny. I want you to be very proud of me here. I took 3 overs tonight, and I also took 3 other bets. So I've got the Twins money line tonight. Feeling really good about the Twins versus the Yankees. Feel really good about the Tigers minus 1.5 this evening. I have 0 faith in the Guardians. Now you can still get that early if you want to go get it, and it's off FS1, but I got that at plus 150 earlier. I also paired that as well. This is off the tabletop, but I paired that with the over in that game because I think that game's going to be an absolute shootout as well. Twins, as I said, give me that money line and give me the over in 9. I think both pitchers get shelled in that one at Target Field up there. And that line is already shifted, so it feels good. I got it at plus 130. It's plus 105 in some sport books, so just depending on where you're getting it. And then I like the Mariners to win tonight as well. I also like that over as well. And then there is the one that I want you to gush over, the absolute no doubt about it over, which is the Phillies-Dodgers at minus 130. It's 7.5 runs. Both of these teams have just been absolutely duking it out with the bats over the last 2 days, and Dodger Stadium has been LAX, so I don't understand why this over-under is so low. I know it's Snell. I know it's Luzardo. Both have been great pitchers, but neither of these bullpens have been phenomenal. So, Benny, talk about it, because I know you wanted to earlier.
Wait, is the line down to 7? It went down from 8 already?
Yeah, it was 7.5 when I got it earlier. It all depends on what book. I got it on Fanatics. I got it at 7.5.
Yeah, it is at 7.5.
Yeah.
I bought down from 8 this morning because I was super confident. And see, it just shows you should wait sometimes.
Sometimes you just gotta wait, man. Just gotta wait. What'd you end up buying it at? Did you get it at 7? Or did you get it at 7.5 earlier?
I bought down at 7.5, minus 140, and did 2 units.
Yeah. See, you just gotta wait, man. Just gotta wait, and they'll give it to you.
Yeah, but then it could have went to 8.5.
It could have gone 8.5.
We didn't know where the money was going yet.
I guess that's fair. That's fair, but smart money.
I got the Phillies Dodgers over 7.5 at minus 120 is what I got it at too.
That's what I have it at too, Rowdy. So that's where a bunch of people are at. But yeah, big fan of these. And like I said, off the sheet here, I've got these individual, but then I also have them parlayed every single game that's doubled. I parlayed the performance double and the over together as well, and I think I got that at let me see what I got that at. Hold on, I gotta switch sport books.
Like 20,000.
No, it's not that good. I want to say it's somewhere around 260, 270. Let me look here.
So you bought up on the Seattle game to get plus money?
Or
did you just get it at 9?
Yeah, I got it at 9. I got it, and this was earlier. The lines were shifting. I think they had just shifted the line from 8.5 to 9.
No, there's been tons of movement today.
Yeah, a lot of movement. But that's where I got it at there. Yeah, now it's back to 8.5. So they're fluctuating between 9 and 8.5. I got it at 9 a little earlier. And I got it at plus 105. And it was going back and forth on whether they wanted to be 8.5 or 9. I said, well, I think they're definitely going over 9 tonight. So I didn't mind getting a little plus money action on that bad boy. Right now, I'm seeing it is over 8.5 at minus 120. So they're really just trying to figure out whether they want 9 or 8.5. But I got it at 9 at plus money, so I couldn't really complain.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know if Vegas is lowering the line as a quick trap either.
Yeah, that's true too. I got the triple with Lizardo, Phillies run line, and the over at 286.
What's that, Rowdy?
So I think right now the Grand Salami is at I think it's at 42 runs like combined so far. So like we'll need a whole lot of runs.
Only the one game was really low scoring, right? Just the not even. It finished with 5 on the Diamondbacks when they got in extras.
Scoring game has been was the Orioles and the White Sox.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was low too.
We'll hope that we get a couple more. But the Nationals are scoring runs in the 9th. I don't think it's going to be enough to cover, but they've already got 1 in. They got 2 on with 1 out. So maybe they get like 3 more runs. Maybe they just hit a dinger and that's the end of the score and get us at 16 and just be happy with life. I'm just saying, just throwing that out there. It's also possible.
Rowdy might be able to get a couple extra runs.
Yeah, just a couple extra runs because the Braves are just throwing out a guy who's just lobbing meatballs here in the 9th, and we'll figure it out. But let's go ahead and get to the next guy. And it's the parlay guy. What we got today, man?
All right, we're gonna go with our Phillies parlay, and I played it safe with these numbers, so you'll see why. But I have Lizardo 5+ strikeouts. He's hit 5+ strikeouts in 7 of his last 8. He struck the Dodgers out on 4-4 8 times. So I love this. And these, I'm going Shohei and Schwarber both 1+ hit, run, RBI. So a hit, a run, an RBI. That's all they need, just 1. And then I altered down the run line to 5.5 because this is one of my I want to see the ball go through the hoop type of bets. I'm just trying to get a win on the board, and I still got this at plus 200. Then I boosted it to 220. I feel like this is almost a give me. Like unless Shohei or Schwarber somehow go over and don't get a run on RBI, that's the only
thing I see. Yep,
that's the only way it doesn't hit. Next, I've got a strikeout parlay. I've got Jacob deGrom 5+ strikeouts. He's hit this in 15 of his last 16. He struck out Houston 8 times on 9-6, 8 times on 7-12, and 7 times on 5-15. So he's faced him 3 times, and the worst he's done is 7 strikeouts. I took him for 5. Christian Javier 4+ strikeouts. He's done this in 4 of his 6 outings. Texas is kind of middle of the road on strikeouts at a 21.8% clip. They've gone up to like almost 23% over the last 3 games. Cole Reagan's 5+ strikeouts. He's hit this in 7 of his last 9. Seattle is ranked 22nd in strikeouts at a 23% clip. Bryce Miller, I ticked this down as low as I could to 3+ strikeouts because he does concern me, but I feel like he can get to 3. He's hit this in 6 of his last 8. And then lastly, Ryan Weathers, 4+ strikeouts. He's hit this in 5 of his last 6. He's going against Colorado, which is ranked 29th in strikeouts. They strike out a 25.8% clip, and that's up to 28.1% over the last 3 games. Then lastly, my best bet of the day is Marlins money line. Brown has given up 20 hits, 15 runs in 13.2 innings. And Weathers has got a 2.73 ERA over 29 innings. And the Rockies are the worst team in baseball for a reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the layup and get the Marlins money line. I didn't even bother with the -1.5. I'm trying to take some wins today. Yesterday the WNBA killed me last night, so I'm trying to get some W's.
I mean, and we can't really blame you at all. So
did you have the aces? Did you have the aces in like a few parlays? Is that what killed you?
Yeah, I had aces. I had aces by themselves. I had aces with Aja, and I had aces with Aja and Alicia Gray, and it just everything went bad.
All right, the Braves just finished it.
Let's go 9-4. All right, that 13 runs will help.
A little extra run, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it'd be massive for the program.
I mean, Rowdy, there's only been 4 games that have gone. That's actually decent.
Not
Yeah,
to mention all the big scoring games are going to be late. So
Yeah.
we had that one night where 3 teams combined for 20 runs and put 60 up in the last 3 games of the night. So
yeah, and we were very disappointed because the
Yes,
under
we
was
were.
looking very good.
Yes, we were.
And then all of a sudden out of nowhere. But yeah, best bet Marlins money line. Love that one as well. It's massive for the program. Big
I
fan.
will say I went Marlins money line and I took the Mariners down to the over to 6.5 and I got that at plus money.
Yeah, that's nice.
And I got that at plus 120.
I got another.
Yeah, because I did the Marlins money line over 7.5 and got it for plus 150. So I even like plus 120 better. It's almost a lot of cushion.
Yeah, I love the cushion in that, and like I said, I think we all believe the Marlins are going to win. So as long as that Mariners over hits, we're good.
That line is shifting big time. On those, by the way,
Miami.
That it's shifting big. It was 10.5 there for a little bit too. So, like I can't even get it at 6.5. I can't even get that line anymore.
What is it, 7 now?
I can get it. I can get it at 7. I'm going to take it at 7.5. I got a plus 104 with the Marlins money line. Like it's you can't get it. You can't get it at that anymore.
That's crazy.
So,
yeah.
That it's shifting.
Yeah, I think it was only at 9 or something when I bet it.
Yeah, it's at 10.5 right now. It's just insane. Everybody's just hammering that over and forcing the lineup. So we'll see what happens. But let's go ahead and drop to the last guy. We haven't seen him in a while on the show, and it is Rico Suave. Rico, what you got for us tonight, my guy?
Good Parker here. I have 3 parlays tonight. My first one, I have Braves money line. Herschel Waldrop over 4.5 strikeouts. Matt Olson to record a hit. He's been red hot. And I have Jerkson Profar with 2+ total bases. It comes out as plus 478. Look, Profar has been great in the leadoff spot. Matt Olson has been white hot. I feel really good about it. And Waldrop, he's underrated. Like, he's a really good pitcher. My second parlay, I got Blue Jays money line. They're still in the lead for the East. Gosman, who's coming off a complete game shutout. I have him over 5.5 Ks. Vlad Jr. and Junior Cabanera for the Tampa Bay Rays to record a hit. It's at plus 389. And then my third parlay, I'm going Rangers money line. Jacob deGrom over 5.5 Ks. He's been really good lately. Jake Berger to record a hit. Christian Javier for the Astros over 4.5 strikeouts. It's plus 521. Look, the Rangers need this because, I mean, they're trying to make the playoffs. The Mariners are in first right now, but the Astros are right behind them at half a game. So it's a big time game. I believe in Jacob deGrom for sure. So, but these are some of the hot tips to help your bet slips later.
Yeah, and he's coming in now. Did that Braves one end up hitting for him? I don't.
Profar went 0 for 5. Otherwise, it would have hit.
Oh, womp.
Profar went 0 for 5?
Yeah, they scored 9 and Profar went 0 for 5.
Oh.
I thought that hit.
He hit everything else, but Waldrop actually had 8 Ks, which is his highest ever.
Wow.
Yeah, he was pitching great.
Yeah. So, that hurts the squad.
Yeah,
but you can get everything else out because all those games still haven't kicked. You got the delay on the Blue Jays Rays game, so you should probably still be able to make these plays. But that is it for the tabletop today. Thank you, Parker, aka Rico Suave, for coming in. That's his new haircut, by the way. Next thing you know, he's going to get some Jaeger bombs going. If you know the reference, you know the reference. If you don't, get cultured. Anyway, that I think is going to wrap it up for this one. There's where the segment records are, and we do have our regular records, and there it is. Rowdy just like barely beneath the line. He's been 4-4, but he's been hot on his other stuff. So definitely, if you're not following at the Rowdy Rhymes, go ahead and do that. Benny, all of your bets that are on there that have been on the show, plus money as of right now, and you'd actually be more money because you tell us a couple of places to put double the units and not. So you've been actually up bigger than what you actually are, but that's just straight
It's
unit
okay.
plays.
Positive on the left side is happy for me.
That's exactly right. Anybody that's on the left feeling good. And Rowdy, I mean, literally 4 cents on a dollar. Like, we ain't caring about that because all your plays have been fire. You've gotten burned. You got burned by that Tucker Craft.
Yeah, Rowdy, you had
there.
You had 2 unfortunate days where everything just wasn't going your way, and that's gambling.
Yeah.
That's gambling for sure.
I mean,
we'll see what happens.
We can't get if we got everything right, there wouldn't be sports books.
I will post my video for tomorrow. I'm still kind of undecided on like what I'm gonna go with for like tomorrow's game.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together.
Also.
Yeah,
I'll give you a hint. Go heavy on James Cook.
Yep.
Yeah,
but that might be a trap spot this week. He's been performing so well.
I hear you, but I think they're gonna get up by 3 touchdowns, and now all they're gonna do is hand the ball off.
They're just gonna just sulk the clock out. This Dolphins team is putrid. We'll just say, like, there's no ifs, ands, or any buts about it. It's bad.
I mean, they should have had that game against Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
after that long run,
they should have.
Yeah, brutal.
But you just don't, as an Alabama fan, you just don't know which two is going to show up. Is it going to be the 4 pick sixes, or is it going to be the guy that throws 3 touchdowns? You just don't know.
You just don't know. That's true.
Yeah, you just don't really know which Tua.
He's like a Matt Olson.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start making every Miami game. I'm gonna start making 2 bets. I'm gonna start betting 2 interceptions for Tua and 2 touchdowns. I'm gonna bet both every game, and I'm bound to hit because he does one of the 2 in every game.
And you know what? Sometimes he does both. So, you know, it might actually be profitable.
Next game, he's going to throw 1 pick and 1 touchdown.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. Because I said that, watch. Benny's going to start understanding the power of my bets.
Anybody got any last calls before we get the heck out of here tonight?
No, I'm all set for the night.
Nice.
Just that let's make some bets and let's make some money tonight.
That's it. That's it. Rowdy with the dynamite drop in as always. Rob, you got anything?
No, I think I threw everything out there. I'm sure I've got some other bets I didn't throw up there, but you know, I bet so much throughout the day when I'm at work and bored. So I try not to overwhelm everybody. But like I said, tomorrow night we'll talk more about it, but I may or may not be going James Cook for 80+ yards and 2 touchdowns.
Ooh, crazy. Yeah, get big. I'm gonna throw out an insane one right here. Liberty by 20 tonight.
Let's go.
Liberty to win by 20.
Yeah, Liberty by 20. It's gonna be a boat race.
You know, Breanna Stewart's banged up.
It doesn't matter. They're gonna get boat raced like I did at the bowling alley last night. Trust me, Benny, I got boat raced last night.
If that Fever game told us anything is possible in the WNBA, because why they won by a bajillion, I have no clue. Last night, game was
Gamebridge Fieldhouse gives a lot of energy to that team.
Yeah,
that game was pissing me off no end. By the way,
yeah, that game, and then the end of the Aces game was just unreal.
Like, no, without Caitlin Clark, I did not think Fever were gonna.
No, Rowdy messaged me last night, and he's like, I can't believe they're up like this.
Oh yeah, and we're watching at the bowling alley, going, how is this even possible? And then I was also saying the same thing about how I was bowling. I was like, how is this even possible? But you know what? You get boat raced some nights, and
I can't even go to 20. 10.5 is as high as you can go with
as high as you can go. 10.5, just absolutely
10.5. You get it at plus 230.
Kel, you go home. Bye. Go home. Go home, Kel. Go home.
Was he not on the Aces last night?
No, he did.
Yeah, he was everybody was on the freaking Aces last night, and then Vegas made a freaking phone call.
We thought we had Aces, we had Jokers.
Yeah, it was brutal. But that's going to wrap it up for today's show. We will be live tomorrow with the picks and podcast tomorrow. So if you want in on that, it's going to be a lot of fun, and we appreciate you, everybody, to drop in. Yes, you had the Aces, and you should have cashed out after Mitchell hit the 20+. But it's all good.
Wait, did Mitchell get 20? She was at 19.
I thought she got the 20. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, somebody check
not-
because I could be wrong. Very well possible. But that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Just the Bet Slips. But thank you for jumping in. Yeah, she did finish with 19. You're right. So, yeah, Kel, you were wrong on both fronts. Next time, flip it. But that's going to wrap it up again for Just the Bet Slips. We're here to provide you with one thing and one thing only, and that is the hot tips
to
to help your bet slips. All right, everybody. Yeah, go get this money, responsibly chase that bag, and we allow us to play you.
Yo, we in the game talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins every podcast episode. We bring the heat, strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah.